Brother Teacher here. I don't want to burden you with a long video today. I just wanted to make note of a particular instance that occurred, I guess you could say, in my life. Uh, I was on one of my uh, social sites uh, not too long ago, and I looked into the news feed, so to speak, and one of the people in the community posted a message stating that um, one of the guys that went to school with many of us on that particular site was admitted to the hospice center. His name is Vincent. So, not too long ago, it's been several months ago, early this year, uh, Vincent made a post on Facebook saying that he was diagnosed with some form of cancer and that he was going to fight it. I don't know what type of cancer it was, but I would see he would still chime in periodically, and interact with people on Facebook and so forth. But I hadn't heard anything from him in a few months on Facebook. Now, he and I went to school together, elementary and junior high school. So when I heard the message by the young lady who left it on the post that he uh, was admitted to hospice, I know what hospice is. And I worked in the medical industry for well over a decade. And most people that go into hospice usually go there because the hospital can't do anything else for them, and it's the last stages of their lives. But there are some, just some consolation here, there are some that go in there to recover, especially people who are in nursing homes. If they break a hip or what have you, they might go to hospice just to recover, and then they return back to the long term care facility. But as I forestated, most of the time when you go to hospice or you have a hospice nurse assigned to you in your own home, it is because you're at the last stages of life. And I was alarmed, surprised, I should say, at the news that he was in hospice, and I began to pray. So, uh, what I'm asking you today, first of all, is do you have a loved one that is in terminal condition? Do you have a loved one that passed away as a result of cancer? I have, and I have had. I have loved ones today who have cancer of some sort and friends, and I have had many friends and loved ones, family members pass away as a result of cancer as well. I want to encourage you to be strong and to try your very best to educate yourself as to what cancer actually is and what causes cancer. It's not just some boogeyman. It is not something that just occurs for no reason. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this, please. We live in an environment that is toxic. I've said this before so many times. It's rhetorical for some, and for others, it should be proactive. I hope you would take some stance on this, and some people may not even listen to it. But here it goes. It's redundant. But we have industries that push out tons and tons of emissions and smoke and fumes in our atmosphere every single day, 24 hours a day, all year long. Those emissions contain toxins that are not good for the human body. As wonderful and as beautiful as this human body is, it can only take so much. Now, I just mentioned the industries pushing the chemicals in the air, the exhaust from trucks, buses, trains, boats, ships, airplanes in the air. Even though you don't always see it, it's there. And the fact that many things that we are exposed to in our own homes, bleaches, cleansers, pine sol, various types of soaps and cleansers, they are full of toxic materials. And it's just everywhere. And even unfortunately, the foods that we consume contain cancer causing agents, things that are not supposed to be there, preservatives. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard me say this before, and if you haven't, you're hearing me saying it right now. This is biological. This is natural. We are human beings. The things that we eat and consume, if you will, are supposed to be biological like we are. Anytime you put artificial things in your human body, anytime you put chemicals in your human body, anytime you put anything in your body that is not like your human body, that's not biological like your human body, your body is under attack. Your body begins a war. It's a war that you don't see. It's on the inside. And then it tries to protect itself. It's fighting off of those things that it does not recognize as being biological food or ingredients. It's that simple. It's not complicated. So when you consume and when you inhale and when you absorb all of these toxic materials over a period of time, your body will break down and there would be a manifestation of a cancer of some sort, or there would be a disease of some sort. There would be a breakdown of your organs. Your organs will not function the same, and then you will end up on your way out of here. In other words, you will be on your way to your grave. So with that said, don't you think it's smart? Don't you think it's wise to study? Make it a point to study what it is that you use in your home as cleansers, what you use as soaps and deodorants and perfumes and colognes, what you especially use as food, what you call food that you ingest or eat every single day and what you drink every single day. That's where cancer comes from. Things that are not natural to your human body. It's plain and simple. So those of you who have loved ones that are living today and they're living with cancer of some sort, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for all of us. And I would bid you and admonish you to do the same. Pray for those people who are unlearned, who don't understand, the things that have been passed down to us as custom and traditions that we have never researched in terms of the things that I've just mentioned, the things that you ingest, inhale, and absorb into your body. And understand that those are the reasons that we have cancer and disease. And those are the only reasons. Cancer and the diseases that we contract every single day, every single month, every single year, they don't just happen for no reason. Because when we were all born, most of us hear the doctor say, if you're the parent that is of that child that's newborn, the doctor say you have a healthy baby boy, you have a healthy baby daughter. Then why, when you're in your 30s and your 40s and beyond, you end up contracting cancer? Where does it come from? It has to be your lifestyle. It's that simple. Again, I love you, and Yahweh love you. And you be blessed and you be encouraged. And if you have any comments or anything that you would like me to answer, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will do just that. You take care. This is Brother Teacher.